Toronto versus DC United Saturday, 1 p.m. Eastern Time on TSN with Luke Wildman, who will have the play-by-play on your television. Now, Luke, DC United coming in without Dwayne De Rosario, but they haven't really lost a beat since he went down.
Well, they've done very well without Dwayne De Rosario. Obviously, when he went down, last year's MVP in Major League Soccer, there were a lot of concerns about whether DC would be able to handle things. But since then, straight after the injury, they won 3 straight. Then they drew last weekend in Portland. So they're 4 unbeaten since Dwayne De Rosario got that injury while he was away with the Canadian national team playing in Panama. So they've managed to have other players stepping up. They've spread the goals out amongst a number of their players and changed the formation a little bit as well. So they've been playing a 4-5-1 in the last few weeks, and that seems to have suited them. Tight games, but they managed to find a way to get the wins or get the draw last week in Portland.
And some of those players that are taking on the responsibility in Diro's absence are Chris Pontius, who obviously always has very big games whenever he comes to BMO Field for some reason, and Nick DeLeon, the rookie, who's having a very good inaugural season.
Yes, he's had a really good rookie year in Major League Soccer. Nick DeLeon picked earlier this year in the MLS Super Draft and has been a key part for them throughout the season. But you mentioned Chris Pontius, and he's someone who has not just stepped up now, but has been a key figure for them throughout the year. And he's got 12 goals on the season, scored last week, and always has a habit of scoring at BMO Field. He got 1 earlier this year back in May when DC came and won here at BMO, and last season scored twice against Toronto FC as well. So Pontius is someone that they're going to have to watch out for. Another player that they brought in from Philadelphia who's played against TFC a couple of times this year is Leonard Pahoy. He's got scored against his old team against Philly, the winner for DC a couple of weeks ago. He's expected to play up top on his own. So those are the goal threats when you look for where DC United are going to try and hurt TFC.
So it's Toronto versus DC United Saturday, 1 p.m. Eastern Time, right here at BMO Field on TSN with Luke Wildman. On Twitter, use the hashtag TFC Live to join the conversation as the teams kick off. And courtesy of Goal TV Canada, all the pregame interviews will be up on Toronto FC TV. For Luke, this is Asif. We'll see you soon.